What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and today I'm team building around Power Herb Solar Blade Rapidash for Sword and Shield OU. Then I will be testing out the team on the Pokemon Showdown ladder. I was really surprised when I see it got this move. Originally, I was just running Drill Run with heavy duty boots to help break through Toxapex, but the goal today is to use Power Herb Solar Blade to catch a Seismitoad, and I'm going to pair it with Choice Band Terrakion because the removal of Seismitoad makes Choice Band Stone Edge so much better, so ideally we can take advantage of that. Now, I definitely like that offensive synergy, but they're both weak to ground, they're both weak to water, and they're both physical attackers, so those are all things I need to keep in mind when continuing with the team right here. I'll glow Close Combat, Earthquake, and Quick Attack, because there isn't really any other option. I guess I could make it like a Choice Band Stealth Rocker, but I've actually been saved by Quick Attack, like the random priority before, and I don't think Banded Rocks is very good anyway, so I'll just go ahead and stick with that and add a Stealth Rocker later. From here, I did mention that I need a ground immunity and a special attacker. Are there even any ground immunities that are special attackers in OU? Why can't I think of one? Okay, there's Togekiss. Do I just go with Togekiss? It would give me a fairy, which would help out a lot against, like, opposing Hydreigon. The threatening Hydreigon set against the team I have so far would be Scarf, and I mean, this Togekiss would take on Scarf Hydreigon no matter what. If it's the Nasty Plot set, I don't think I have much to worry about since these two would maintain speed control versus it, and I have Play Rough on the Rapidash, so yeah, we'll just go heavy duty boots right here with a Nasty Plot, Air Slash, Dazzling Gleam, and Flamethrower. Wow, this team doesn't care about Ferrothorn at all. All three of the Pokemon blow that Pokemon away, so that's really helpful. And then I'll go max special attack, max speed. I can afford to put the 4 in HP, even though I would have an even HP stat because I have heavy duty boots. Let me make sure to put the correct ability in there. And yeah, that's going to be the Togekiss, so we have that covered. I definitely want some sort of speed control would be nice. Like, I know I have two Pokemon that peak base 100, but I would love some sort of choice scarfer that could check a Zeraora, because that kind of 6-0s if it's close combat Plasma Fists, especially because my Rapidash would be put in range if they have hazards up, so that's really something I have to keep in mind right here. How could I check Zera? Hydreigon wouldn't be a bad Scarfer. Honestly, any Scarfer would be fine. Like, Keldeo would be pretty decent. I kind of like Scarf Draco Meteor better though because it guaranteed kills after rocks, which, speaking of rocks, I still need to add those at some point. We could also go Scarf Flagon. Unfortunately, Scarf Diggersby doesn't really do the job, so I think Hydreigon's fine. Like, Flagon's cool, but I did use Flagon multiple times recently, whereas I don't think I've used Scarf Hydreigon recently. I think I've used Nasty Plot a few times recently with, like, Sub, but I think we'll do this with the U-turn. Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower. Also gives me a Ghost Resist, which could actually be kind of valuable. Not a super safe one because a lot of Ghost types have ways to hit Hydreigon. For example, Aegislash likes to run close combat, and I have seen Dazzling Gleam on Gengar, however, Shadow Sneak, I mean not Shadow Sneak, what's the move I'm thinking of? Sludge Wave is definitely going to 2-hit KO me as well. Let's go ahead and run Timid Nature with 4 and Spadef. And yeah, 2 slots left, and we have no Defogger and no Stealth Rocks, so what do I want to do about that? I need to figure that out now. I don't really like Rapidash being the only fairy resist, if I'm being honest. That sounds horrible, so I kind of like Jirachi or Rotom Heat right here. Jirachi would provide me with the Steel type pivot, which would provide me healing Wish Support as well. I definitely like the idea of that because it would also give me a nice check to Togekiss, which is a fairy type, so yeah, I think we'll just go Jirachi right here, no overthinking that. We can complete the Serene Grace Core right here. I know that sounds lovely, right? Serene Grace Core. Let's run leftovers with U-turn, Iron Head. I don't need Fire Punch, like we have so many ways to hit Ferrothorn at this point, there's no point. We'll just go healing with Stealth Rocks. I honestly never run Fire Punch on Jirachi anymore, there's really no scenario where it's very useful. Because a lot of the times the U-turn is just better into a more bigger threat anyway. I'll go a more bigger, yeah, just a bigger threat. We'll go 60 Spadef because the remaining in speed will allow me to outspeed Togekiss, assuming it's not Choice Scarf. And if it is Choice Scarf, then Flamethrower doesn't 2-hit KO us, so that's really nice. And I'll make it minus special attack. 1 slot left, what do I need? I need a Defogger or Rapid Spinner. Honestly, Rotom Heat's just looking perfect anyway, because if I can Solar Blade, then Rotom Heat can just take advantage of the Seismitoad being gone just as much as Terrakion can. Yeah, I think Rotom Heat's way too good right here. Like, I don't think there's a way I couldn't run it. What other defogger would be useful? I guess, like, Boots Mandibuzz wouldn't be horrible. I would double up on Flying and Dark types, and I don't think I really need another Ghost Resist. Like, we could beat Gengar and Aegislash using Hydreigon as long as I play smart, so... Yeah, we'll just go Rotom Heat right here with the Defog and Heavy Duty Boots. Let's go ahead and run Volt Switch, Overheat, Nasty Plot, and I think we'll call that the team. So we have a few fun picks right here. I'm definitely looking forward to using these two in combination, but the rest of the team is pretty standard, I have to admit that. Let's go ahead and run Timid Nature and put the 4 in Special Attack because that stat is really going to matter, right? And the abilities look good. Let's go ahead and get a game. So I have a game right now. We see a Seismitoad immediately, so that's really wonderful for the Solar Blade. I really hope they don't scout for it. What I'll do is lead off with my... Togekiss and Hydreigon are both good. I like Hydreigon better against potentially Rotom, so let's go for that here. Or I just lead Rapidash and hope they lead the Toad. We're doing it. It does Oko, right? I didn't even run the calc. Okay, that's Conkeldurr. That's not Toad. We'll go Togekiss here on the Drain Punch, and... I mean, they have a Rotom, but I'm still gonna Dazzling Gleam. Just because the damage on this is kind of useful for Rapidash and whatnot. And the play I'll make right here is going... I kind of want to go Hydreigon, but if they show Thunder Wave on this, that's really horrible. If they get the Volt Switch out into Toad on my Rotom switch, and they basically get free rocks, which I don't like, so... They go for Discharge, and I actually risked the para right there, huh? Well, I have good Clef counters, so I think Draco is better. Yeah, I don't really care if this comes in, dude. I'm just gonna go Jirachi. I thought this guy might be the type of dude to just run a Wish, but... I mean, Thunder Wave, sorry, not Wish. Everybody runs a Wish. And... Okay, this time I'll go Rotom. He goes for Overheat this time. Okay, this is gonna be, like, the best bait ever. Watch this. He's gonna go Toad. I thought he would Volt Switch to Toad, if I'm being honest. Please stay in. Come on, dude. I really want this. This is game 1. Just let it happen. Yes. Okay, he's gonna die. There we go. That's actually so funny. So, that actually gives the opening for my Rotom, which is pretty wonderful. I do have Play Rough. I think I'll just click it at this point. I don't really need this. As he goes for knockoff. Do I even die to Mach Punch? I feel like I probably do. He doesn't want to Mach Punch though, so I'm able to knock out the Conk. I'll be right back. The only thing I can really Solar Blade right here is the Cloyster, but I don't even know if I want to put myself in that situation. I also don't have a good anti-lead for Ninetales. Like, I can lead Jirachi or Rotom, but unfortunately my Scarfer doesn't Oko it because I don't have Flash Cannon, which is quite unfortunate here. They could lead Drill too, which I have to keep in mind. Yeah, we're gonna expect the Drill, I think, and lead Hydreigon. Yeah, as they end up leading Drill, I can go, like, for Flamethrower or Dark Pulse. I kind of like Flamethrower because it denies the Alolan Ninetales Veil after, but it could also just give Dracovish the freest kill of its life, which I'm not a fan of. So we'll go for Dark Pulse. I don't think they're going hard Ninetales. If I flinch right here, that's really good. Oh, they go for Spin. Okay, they're just gonna die, it looks like. I thought they would go Ninetales that turn, but they didn't. So, out comes Lucha. This is actually a really big issue. I think I see the solution to my issue right here. If I go Rotom, they can't really Sky Attack in front of that, which would give my Volt Switch to Hydreigon, so... Oh, they Sky Attacked immediately. Okay, that's actually really good for me. I could just go for Volt Switch here. If there's sub, I think I might just lose to it. Okay, they just sacked it. Never mind. So Rotom's able to do some work there. Doesn't really make it too hard against anything, if I'm being honest. We'll make the Hydreigon play because it kind of checks Ninetales. They know I'm Scarf now. They're still gonna bring it in. Do I Flamethrower or not? I kind of like Flamethrower, and then I'll sack Rotom against the Dracovish. How do I beat Cloyster if I do that? No, I can't Flamethrower. It gives Cloister the win, I think. I mean, I could have Flamethrower it, but behind Veil it's not doing a ton of damage, and then I would have to rely on like Jirachi, which isn't reliable. Yeah, the better play is U-turn and to Jirachi right here. And they might just win the game straight up if they go for Hypnosis and hit, then bring out Cloister, so if they do hit Hypnosis, I'll double out. They go hard Dracovish, okay. Well, like I mentioned, I'm sacking Rotom here. 2 Fishish Rand. And my best play is... It is Hydreigon. Hydreigon doesn't really give me too much, if I'm being honest. We'll see how much Draco's doing. If I miss it, I think I might lose, but they should be locked into Fishish Rand. They go back to Ninetales. That's not a play I'm scared of. But I'm going to double Draco here, expecting the double, yeah, because they definitely want the kill. They're going to bring back the Ninetales, and what I'll do is go Rapidash, I think. Is Rapidash useful against either of these? No, not at all. Let's just go Rapidash. They go for Moonblast. I think ISD this turn. Oh, they show Encore. Okay, yeah, that's not happening. I'm going to bring this in and just Flamethrower. And now they can't really set up with anything, so I think I win. Goes Cloister, all I have to do is attack it. They did get the setup, but I have the quick attack, like I mentioned. The best Pokemon to sack here is Rapidash. Then I go Terrakion, quick attack, and then against the Bisharp, all I have to do is go hard Togekiss and Flamethrower. I'll be right back. Oh lord, I have another game right now. This player is really weak to Banded Terrakion Stone Edge, but if I start missing them, I'm probably going to lose. Especially if they like burn me with Arcanine, then I have to waste my Jirachi just to heal and wish it, so... Gonna be a tough game. It's definitely kind of worrisome when I'm facing something really bulky because I'm relying on inaccurate moves here, but I'll try to make it work. What I'll do is lead off with Hydreigon. Against Pex, this could have Baneful Bunker. I'm just gonna go Jirachi initially. Covers like all options. If they Scald Burn me, it'll suck, but I guess that'll be alright. They go right for the T-Spike. Alright, I'll go for U-turn. This is like really bad. Do I risk Togekiss? Yeah, we'll go Togekiss on the Scald, and I don't get burned, which is really good for me here. I can just start spamming Air Slash and doing some work with that. The problem is, I can't set up, because if they copy me with Ditto, my Scarfer that checks their Ditto wouldn't beat this. Okay, we're gonna start to flinch stuff down and see whether that can work out. If they show T-Wave, then I'm just gonna lose, but... Yeah, I'm gonna go for this. Like, they're running a fat team, I'm gonna try to take advantage of my speed control and see whether I can hack. They go back to Pex. I don't know what Pex wants to do. Like, do you have Toxic as well? They could be both. No, they're Baneful Bunker. I'm not scared of that. And I'm never gonna Nasty Plot because that gives the Ditto such a big opening, and I can't afford that. Like, even though my Jirachi could technically take it on, that's still not in my best interest. I don't really care that they're Baneful Bunkering every other turn. Like, my power points aren't gonna run out. I don't know why they're not just going Snorlax. Like, that's the best counter you have. Okay, well, I guess we'll get out of here now, and... maybe go Jirachi again on the Scald. I don't want to get burned. Sucks that I couldn't really get too lucky there, but at least I have Clef a little bit low, so... that is somewhat valuable. Do I just get up rocks and forego defogging this game? How many Pokemon get affected by that? 2, my Rapidash and my Terrakion. To be fair, those are 2 of my better Pokemon here, especially Terrakion. I have Healing Wish though, like, am I really scared? Okay, we're gonna get up the rocks and then U-turn back. This one could be a long game, but I think I can go Togekiss. I once again don't get burned, which is really good for me. And we're gonna try to test our luck again. One option I do have right here is I could get up a Nasty Plot and then force a kill. They would go Ditto and I could try to use Jirachi, but I don't like my odds with that. Like, they're just gonna flinch me and I'm gonna regret it. Yeah, let's just continue air slashing this. Like, I'm just gonna test my luck. They're really desperate for this Scald Burn, so one more air slash and I basically get the kill. They're gonna go to Snorlax after, I think. Down to 14, okay. Just have to keep that in mind too. I just realized if they're Ditto and they copy me when I have no air slashes left, what happens? This guy's Burn luck is horrible, by the way. He literally can't burn me once. Now, to be fair, you could say letting this thing get super low is pretty pointless, but I mean, that has put 2 walls really low, so I'll take it. Just go Ditto, dude. Like, it's a pretty no drawback play here, unless you're really scared of... I don't think I've shown my item, have I? He goes Ditto, yeah. I figured he might eventually, because it's super safe. He has 5 air slashes. I think Rotom can take those just fine. And Rotom also denies the recovery on Pex, so I'm not scared of that. Let's see how lucky he can get. If he stays in right here and doesn't flinch me, I think I basically win, because Ditto is such a big threat, and yeah, he didn't get the flinch even once, when I got it like so many times in a row. Okay, I have to be careful about Lucha though. Lucha is like actually a threat. Right here I'll go Togekiss because it kind of beats down a lot of their team. He goes Lucha. I'm just gonna Dazzle. It is the Power Herb Sky Attack set, but my Rotom's not in range. I'm just gonna double check that. If it is, I probably lose to this. Okay, he needs a max roll to kill my Rotom, which would be like really unlucky. The alternative is going like Rapidash and clicking player off. No, you know what? Why mess with any of that? Let's just go Rotom and hope I don't get maxed. Like, I'm literally at 61.2. They would need such a good roll with this thing to knock me out. Oh, dude, that's not the play. I have quick attack for you, and I'm just gonna let it get poisoned, dude. Whatever. It should be super obvious I have it, but at this point, they're just gonna leave it in. Yeah, I'm able to knock that out. They just let their 2 offensive Pokemon die, which is gonna cost them this, I think. They can recover the Clef, though. They go Arcanine. I can go Rotom if I want, or I could go, like, Hydreigon. It could have Play Rough, though. Honestly, Hydreigon doesn't do anything against these guys. Let's just go Hydreigon. As they go for Morning Sun. I'm gonna U-turn out here, hoping the Clef comes in. Yeah, because I know they want to recover it. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna commit to this right now. I still have Healing Wish, and I did mention this game probably comes down to how many Earthquakes I can hit. Actually, can I just Earthquake? I meant to say Stone Edge right there, but if I can just Earthquake, then that's definitely the play. How much Fizz Def would they need? So if they were max, they would always live. How much was my Air Slash doing earlier? That was against Ditto. Where was it against Clef? Toxapex, Toxapex, Toxapex. I did 31 with Air Slash, so that means they're probably very Fizz Def. Yeah, because if I get rid of all of that, yeah, they're very Fizz Def. I have to risk Stone Edge, as I was able to hit it and knock that out. Sweet. And now I just Earthquake. I don't have to Stone Edge. I thought they would protect, by the way, which is why I didn't Earthquake. If obviously had I known, I would have just not. They go for Burn Up. No idea what that does. Like, I'm gonna get the data on that. Doesn't that just make them... Okay, they're typeless. Yeah, no idea what that's all about, but I'm gonna Volt Switch. As they E-speed me, okay. Now that I'm not actually intimidated, I'll just go for Earthquake here. Pex comes in and dies. I have to Healing Wish this back, and then I can sweep with Close Combat. This is what you get for running such a fat team, dude, like, honestly. Let's go Hydreigon. They go for Burn Up again. I don't want to lose to random Curse Lax. Okay, I'm actually glad they lived right there. I could take the kill and then go hard Terrakion. What's the best play? I'll just take the kill. And then I'm just gonna go hard Terrakion and hope that beats this thing. No, I think the better play is just a Healing Wish and bring in Terrak, like... Let's go Jirachi and Healing Wish into Terrak. Yeah, they're obviously gonna Curse. I think I just Healing Wish and Close Combat through it. It should be strong enough. And if it doesn't, then I'll just lose, but... I'm pretty sure this is doing way too much. Please do enough, Terrakion. Like, you're a good Pokemon. This is Choice Band Terrakion. Like, I know you're this is not even that fat. That did nothing. Okay, that was Resto Chesto. I think they might not be able to beat me 1v1. Because, like, what other moves do they have? Body Slam? It depends on what that fourth move is. If it's Darkest Lariat, I think I win. It's Heat Crash. Yeah, they can't beat my Terrakion. Okay, so that's gonna be the GG right there. Scary game. This thing was actually kind of a problematic Pokemon to deal with in the end. I'm glad I Healing Wished, by the way, because had I died to Poison, I lost, so that was worth it. I'll be right back. So I have another game right now. My opponent has 2 water types, so those are 2 great targets for my Rapidash's Solar Blade. I definitely want to use that another time today, ideally. What I'm going to do is lead off with... Wow, Terrakion just picks up kills, but I'm going to go Togekiss on lead, I think, because it does well against their rocker. They end up leading Shandy. So I do have a Pokemon that resists this thing's attack, being Hydreigon, but at the same time Hydreigon is really good. We'll make the Hydreigon play. Okay, that's Specs for sure. Let's go for U-turn on the Primarina and go from there. I think I can try to hit a Stone Edge. And probably kill this, but if I miss it, then that's going to be that. Primarina, could they live? I don't think they can. Specs Prim would, like, even if they're max HP. Okay, max HP has a chance to live, which I don't like. We'll make the Jirachi play instead. I'm not messing around with max HP. They go Melodic, that's alright. It's not Flame Orb. I thought these all ran Flame Orb, so that's why I'm confused. I'll go for U-turn back to Togekiss, I think. Like, Scald hurts, but it's not the end of the world, and I don't really see a reason not to Air Slash. Like, they could go Zera, but any damage on that's good for me. I guess if they have Mirror Coat, then that's a little bit horrible. Because if they do go for Mirror Coat, then I would need to flinch them to prevent myself from dying. But I still don't want Zera coming in for free, so I'm going to go for the Air Slash. Do you have it? Are you not going to get to show it? You know what's funny? I'm kind of sad about this because my Rapidash can't do anything to it anymore. I actually should Dazzle here. But at the same time, we still have the Primarina as a target, so it's not the end of the world. So I end up beating Melodic with Togekiss, which is pretty good for me. I don't know if they had Mirror Coat or not. Like, if they didn't have Mirror Coat, I think I would have been fine. But yeah, here's the Zera. This thing's the biggest problem to my team. This is why I was a bit hesitant to go Hydreigon earlier, but I think we'll be okay. We'll make the Rotom play here on the Plasma Fists, and I want to say my best play is Overheat, but they have a Shandy, which we know is Choice Specs, and am I going to give it? I will. They go Komodo. Okay, that's fine. Let's go for Voltswitch. I think I'll go Rapidash here. Before rocks go up, yeah. Because now what I can do is go for Play Rough. Play Rough plus Solar Blade will kill Primarina. And Play Rough will definitely kill this, so... They scout my attack, that's good for them, I guess. Like, I don't really care. Just hit the Primarina and then it should die to Solar Blade after. If this is Choice Scarf, I'm gonna be so sad. Come on, Rapidash. Second time? There we go, second time. No Rindo Berry? That thing's dead, okay. Wonderful. I just realized I probably don't have a check to Gengar. Yeah, Gengar is going to win if it's with Shadow Ball. I have to keep like Terrakion healthy. I just showed you Play Rough, dude. What are you doing? And I'm not over-predicting. Like, what? Okay, that ate it up. Komo is really bulky for no reason. I mean, at this point, I think they just sack it. There's no way you risk another Pokemon just for this. Especially Gengar. Like, there's no way you go Gengar here. That's your win condition with Shadow Ball. And they didn't care, okay. I don't really understand that. Like, if you lose the Gengar, you lose the game. But, I mean, it is what it is now. Let's go ahead and try to maybe pick up some Earthquake Hills at the end. I'll just sack this at this point, I don't need it. Terrakion lives a Spec set. If it's Specs, I'm not even scared, but I just want to make sure that I live here. Like, the only threatening set to me right now is Choice Scarf, so yeah, based off of that damage, I will live Specs, so I go Terrakion here and click Earthquake for a kill. Yeah, I really don't care if they're... Yeah, they're Scarf, so I knock it out, and I think that was the last big threat to my team. They're gonna go Zera here. To which I think I sacked Jirachi to. Actually, probably Rotom. Yeah, Rotom's definitely more expendable. How healthy is Zera? 66, could go down to 56. I wonder if my Rotom gets 2-hit KO'd by Drain Punch. That's kind of an important calc here. I don't think this lives. Like, what? I really don't think you live, dude. I don't know why this came in. And I still do have a Timid Rotom. I mean, I guess I'll calc it because if it does live, then I might want to keep it for Chandelier. Komodo. What are you doing here? Okay, Komodo eats it up. I guess we'll just go Togekiss then. Like, I don't really have a better play. And obviously they can protect. I don't know if they will when I could Nasty Plot, but I guess they don't care. I'll just go for Air Slash because it optimizes damage against... No, I should just Dazzle, actually. Out comes Shandy. The sack is, I think, Jirachi here. And then I get another kill with Terrakion. That's always the play. Yeah, Jirachi is doing nothing, and then I can Earthquake here. I don't think they have a win condition. We know that's a Life Orb. We know the Gengar was the Choice Scarf, or at least I think that was. Komodo can't come in and live 2 of these, so they have to sack somebody. And I think no matter who they sack, it's over, so they sack the Shandy. They're gonna get in... I honestly think you should have gone Zera. At this point, can't I just Earthquake and then Dark Pulse twice for the W? As they try to double predicting my Togekiss, but I think that was a guaranteed W with Hydreigon either way, so... I'll be right back. So I have another game right now. My opponent has a really threatening Rain team. I actually don't know if I can win this matchup, but we'll give it a shot. The problem is, like, Mantine just kind of sweeps my team with Sub Roost, and it stabs, and then Scarf Dracovish just picks up kills really freely. I'll go Hydreigon. Against Toad, I don't really know what Toad wants to do here. I should have led Rapidash, but I thought Pelipper would be the lead. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna U-turn to Rapidash and hope they're bad. Please be bad. There's no way they're that bad, right? Should I just go Terrakion on the rocks? I think they might switch out. Like, I don't think they want this taking a Draco. Because offensive would die to Draco, right? These don't run like any bulk. Okay, Monotype Swift Swim. Let's get rid of that HP. Okay, it would live, but I still don't think they want to take the hit, so let's go for U-turn. Okay, they did, apparently. I'm just gonna go Jirachi, I think, and get up mine. As they go for Focus Blast, hoping I Draco. Just knock me out, dude. I don't care. I need rocks this game to beat the Mantine and the Dracovish. They go Hydra. I don't even think Hydra knocks me out. Unless it's like Choice Specs, so I'll go for U-turn. They're slower than me. And go for Sub. That means this is faster too. Ideally, that one base point doesn't make a difference here. Defogs. I think I'm in an okay spot. I think I'll just Air Slash here. As Pharaoh comes in, then I'll Flamethrower. I actually have a thing going on. Although I wish I didn't switch up moves, because they could think I'm Scarf if I didn't. So that's kind of unfortunate. Oh, they just doubled this in. I don't think that would be a play at all. Nah, they're definitely Scarf if they made a play like that. Well... yeah, this is already going downhill then. I actually had an opening right there to kill this, and I didn't take it. Okay, Jirachi, I'm sorry. Have to go Hydreigon, that's the only play. And... okay, I guess we'll be aggressive and Flamethrower into the Pharaoh. I can't really think of anything else. They're gonna get another kill with the Dracovish one way or the other. That's the thing with this matchup, I really can't outplay it. Like, here they're just gonna U-turn back to Dracovish, and what do I do, right? Like, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Like, Dracovish comes in and just picks up kills no matter what. And every time I Draco, I think they just get another kill with the Dracovish, but... we'll try, maybe they mess up for no reason. We'll go Rotom. Yeah, they're gonna U-turn to Dracovish here, and I'm gonna sack somebody. They go Mantine. So they're kind of messing up. I don't know why they wouldn't go Dracovish. They can easily click the water move immediately, and we both know that. I mean, I could hope they sub for no reason and Volt Switch. I guess we'll do that. Like, what is this really doing for me anyway? And then we'll make the... Yeah, there's really not a play here. Like, my rain matchup is non-existent. I'll try this here and maybe hope they continue to not serve. Yeah, that's matchup. I'm just gonna leave. Like, there's nothing I can do in this matchup. I'll be right back. Alright, I've got another game right here. Unfortunate loss right there, especially because they actually gave me an opening and I didn't take it. It was that turn they went Dracovish expecting the Flamethrower. Had I dazzled, I actually would have been fine, but it is what it is. Let's see what they do right here, this guy. He has a very standard team. Like, he has both the S tiers, both the fastest Pokemon in the tier, and then their fat core of Rotom, Komodo. I wonder what the Rotom is, because it looks like the Corviknight's the defogger, so Rotom could just be like Will-O-Wisp. Either that or it's like bulk up Komodo and defog Rotom, but what I want to do right here is lead. Terrakion's my best Pokemon. That thing can win, but I need to predict. Yeah, we'll go Hydreigon. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. I actually think they are Choice Scarf looking at their team, so I'm gonna go Togekiss first. As it doesn't look like they were, so... This is a weird situation to be in. I kind of want to Air Slash, but I also want to not give Rotom momentum. Okay, it could be T-Wave actually. Let's be smart. They double to Zera. Okay. Zera is a big threat to where I kind of want to overheat. Could make it harder to break Corviknight, but I have Rapidash and Togekiss, so I think I'll commit here to overheat. I do miss into Komodo, a bit annoying because I was going to switch out anyway, so I don't get damage, but I'll go Jirachi on the rocks and trade rocks now. They're going to get a body press. Which is whatever, like I don't really care about that. No, they actually take momentum. Okay, I'll go Togekiss on it. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Okay, is that a roll? I'm going to calc that roll. Actually, is that even worth calcing at all? I think I have to go Hydreigon here. Now we know it's choice specs. It gets kills every time it comes in. Okay, this match just got a lot scarier. There's no way you risk it, obviously, so I'm going to go ahead and U-turn. Yeah, there was literally no way he was risking that right there. Okay, we're going to be a bit aggressive here. I'm going to go Rapidash and SD on the Komodo and then try to play rough. I highly doubt you go hard Dragapult. It goes for soft-boiled. I'll raw Flare Blitz here, and then I'll play rough this turn and knock it out. The problem is I'm still losing a Mon to the Dragapult in this situation, so who is that going to be? I really do like my Togekiss, if I'm being honest. Like, it's pretty solid against the Clef Corviknight core. However, looking at what they have left, I think the better play is to sack here than get in Terrakion and try to hit some stone edges. Yeah, Terrakion will live this, but I have to hit these. And if I do, I'll get a kill. Oh, they left in the Dragapult. What? I think they just threw. That was literally their win con. Can I beat this, though? I still have Scarf Hydreigon. Let's not freak out. I think I keep the Terrakion, obviously. Rapidash is actually good against what they have left. So is the Rotom. What does Jirachi do for me? Not a lot. They go for CC. They're not even Life Orb, so I should live knockoff. Yeah, just click U-turn. Oh, they still killed me with knockoff. That's actually really bad. I didn't think I would just outright die. We'll go Hydreigon here and just Dark Pulse. Out comes Corviknight. I'll fish for hacks because I can. Like, I have no reason not to. Would they U-turn here? It would put me in range of hazards and then I would have no speed control for Zera. Yeah, I can't stand. They actually went for the Brave Bird. Okay. Well, I'll Nasty Plot. And then I think I attack this. I was really hoping they would win like a tie potentially, but that didn't happen. What do they want damage on me for? What do they want damage on me for? Yeah. I get a crit that time. Out comes Zera. So obviously I have Scarf Hydreigon. I have Rapidash against the last two, so I think I win. Yeah, I sack this here. Go Hydreigon. The question is, can I win? If they double out enough, they can win. I think it just comes down to these last few turns here and how much they double. They just hard switched Clef, okay. Would they double to Zera? No, they won't. I'm gonna go Rapidash. They just hard switch Zera. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. If they double enough, they win. Should have made that play I made earlier against the Draco Alolan Ninetales scenario, and I would have been fine here. Pretty sure that's GG then. Yeah, I think it could be worth it just to leave here, but you never know how bad they are. Maybe they switch out for no reason. Here I'll go for U-turn and try to at least give Terrakion a kill if I can. I don't think it even kills this. If it does, I could go for Dark Pulse Flinch win con, which isn't horrible. But yeah, they know what they're doing. They just sack that, then get in Zera. And obviously, I'm still going to go for the Dark Pulse Flinch win con. Yeah, had I had a double Draco, this would have been my game. That's a yikes. Okay, they're going to end the game right there. GG, that guy definitely played well at the end. I have to give him credit, and I'll be right back. So now I've lost 2 in a row, which I don't like that, so I'm going to try to win one before we end things off. Right here, I definitely want to watch out for Zera. I was a bit careless against the last one, I have to admit. Let me lead off with... Terrakion isn't a bad lead, but if they're Will-O-Wisp Dragapult, that's a bit more annoying. Let's just go Jirachi, as we both want rocks up immediately. Okay, understandable. We're both going to get up rocks immediately. However, I kind of get the momentum into Togekiss, which I value. Oh, it's Toxic. Great, okay. Toxic into Rotom Heat. And I don't have a ground type here. That's really bad, yeah. I think this is already going downhill again, but we're 4 turns in. Let's try to get an opening. Out comes Komodo. Just gonna Volt back to Togekiss and continue taking damage. They really just Toxic again. Okay, whatever. I'm being aggressive, yeah. I'm done being passive here. It's clearly not working out for me. And we'll continue the aggression right now by going for CC into Komodo. I knew that would make that play. And then I get in on the Aegislash. I think I Flamethrower this. Yeah, that's really good damage for me. Like, I lose my Togekiss, but I really value what just happened. Their Life Orb, okay. We'll go Rapidash here. Komodo is on that much. They give it to me, wonderful. I need Mandibuzz dead, and then I can win with... Oh, yes. Get out of here. I need Mandibuzz dead, and then I can win with Hydreigon. That's the priority. I really don't think you kill me, but I'm gonna stay in. Okay, there's specs for sure. Meaning, I go Terrakion and just hope that I don't get crit and hit a Stone Edge, and then I should be able to win. Yeah, Shadow Ball does nothing. This thing is not very strong. The alternative... No, I just go Terrakion. The alternative would be going Hydreigon and U-turning on Mandibuzz for a safer scenario, but I don't think that's worth it at all. Let's just hit Stone Edge and win the game. Like, that's really what it is. They can't really switch out here. Like, they just have to Shadow Ball. Okay, we hit, and I'm still out of range of hazards. That's the important thing. I'm really glad with how I played this one, as opposed to the last one. Looks like we may even have time to play more after this. Yeah, keep this here, go Rotom on the Plasma Fists, and Overheat immediately. I did miss. Could make it annoying with Hydreigon, but it is what it is, right? Like, what can I do? CC's me there. We'll go Hydreigon here. I'm just gonna call it, like, whatever. I'm just gonna be aggressive, like I mentioned. And I need to hit again. I did, great. I think I'm good. I sack his Jirachi here. They showed knockoff, right? But that should be alright. Yeah, I go Hydreigon, Draco. Knock it out, and I beat the Rotom with what I have left. All I do is sack Terrakion. Close combat, and that's going to be that. So we will get another game right now. I'll be right back. So I have another game right here. This one will be the last one. My opponent has such a standard team. I definitely want to take advantage of Terrakion again. Let me lead off with... If they're leading Kyurem, I definitely want to lead Terrak. Yeah, I will. As they lead Komodo. Okay, well, I'll go Jirachi and try to get up rocks on that then. If they body press, I don't really care. The scary thing is if they go hard Zera. I mean hard Aegislash, not Zera, but they did go Zera. I probably just want a U-turn. Like if they knock off, I'll take it decently well, and I'm still healthy enough for Clef. Yeah, and we'll go Hydreigon. They show lefties. I'm just gonna Draco, dude. I don't want them to be crazy and stay in. If they go Clef, I don't care. Like, I don't want them close combating me here. Should I U-turn? Is U-turn better? U-turn could... No, I Draco. No point in letting Zera run through my team right now. It wouldn't give me anything. If they're teleport Clef, this could be bad. Because then they have like the safest teleport of their life the next turn. I wonder what else Komodo has. That's kind of important, but... Yeah, I definitely need to be mindful of Kyurem, by the way, because my Jirachi took a lot of damage that turn 1. I think that's why they prioritized the knockoff. He's really considering this turn. Like, you literally go Clef, yeah. And like I mentioned, I can't really stay in. We'll go Rotom. Yeah, they have teleport, so that's tough. Couldn't really switch out there. I mean, I couldn't really do anything there, but it's alright. I don't think them getting momentum here is going to be too big of a deal, if I'm being totally honest. Like, who did they bring in? Komodo? That gives me Togekiss. And a tiny bit of Volt Switch damage, which I would take. If they go Kyurem, I go Jirachi. But yeah, I'm really happy with the Solar Blades we managed to get off today. Like, we got, what, a Seismitoad, a Primarina. What else did I get? Was that it? Might have been it, but that's alright. I hope this guy doesn't time out. This is actually an interesting game. He's also laddering for Suspect Test. He goes Kyurem, so like I mentioned, I have to go Jirachi on it. Goes for Draco and misses. Yeah, and I can just U-turn. Surprised he would leave that in, to be honest. I think he might have just been frustrated over the miss. I can't really think of why else he would do such a thing. Let's go Terrakion and try to predict here. If I can predict right, that's wonderful. If I were them, I would go hard Komodo, not Clef. Let's go for... No, let's go for Stone Edge. The reason being, I really counter the Komodo using my Togekiss. I think Stone Edge is better, just in case they make the Clef pivot. Because at least Komodo can't, like, recover safely, right? Whereas Clef could. And they could just wish past the Kyurem here, which I wouldn't like at all. They go Corviknight. That'll get 2-hit KO'd, yeah. And I hit 2 times in a row, which is wonderful. I really like that. Out comes Komodo. I have Togekiss, like I mentioned. Do they run Toxic, like, as a standard move now? I didn't actually know that. Anyway, let's go for Flamethrower on the Clef. Okay. So unless I defog, my Jirachi's dead on entry, which is kind of annoying, but I guess that's fine. I just need to get rid of Zera, and then my Rapidash should win this, but... Okay, this is Magic Guard, right? Okay. Let's go Rotom here. They get a Wish Up. I don't care who they pass it to as long as it's not Kyurem. I'm gonna Overheat. That's not going to Kyurem, dude. Yeah, stay in all you want. Oh, wait, it is going to Kyurem. Okay, they lock Draco. It was definitely going to Kyurem, huh? Although, at this point... Can't I Earthquake? They go Komodo. It takes a lot. Let's go Togekiss on the Body Press and just Dazzle. Okay, that's really Spadaf. I think I'll just stand and try to fish here as they teleport out, so I can spam Earthquake very freely now. Now the problem is, they go Zera actually. I thought they would go back to Kyurem and just guarantee the kill, but they didn't want to apparently. We'll sack this off. They click Knockoff, so that just gave me free damage right there. Interesting. I don't really know what to think about that. There's a few good plays. I can go Hydreigon and Dark Pulse, but Komodo would probably beat me if I did that, so let's go Rotom and... What's Nasty Plot? I think they're going to go Komodo here, and I want to try to break it down. So that way I can just pick up the easy W. Here I'll go for Overheat because now I guarantee a kill, basically. Okay, yeah, I'm able to hit into Zera. All I need is that SD up with Rapidash, and Rapidash I think actually cleans up this game. Now, I want to get it up on a Pokemon that doesn't allow them to Shadow Sneak me. So, I have a few Pokemon to choose from. Kyurem locked into Freeze Dry would be one. Are they Balloon Aegislash? If they're Balloon SD, I want to be really mindful. But I have a full health Hydreigon, basically. Right here, I'll just Overheat. They go for Body Press. How much is that doing to my Rapidash? Okay, that hurts. That's not something I can really afford here. Close combat kills, right? It would. So I guess we'll use that as the pivot. They sack it off, wonderful. They can go Aegislash here. I'm gonna go hard Hydreigon every time. I don't care if you close combat me, dude. Goes for Iron Head. That's not in range of Shadow Sneak. So they're gonna sack off the Kyurem. I still live Shadow Sneak. Does this actually live my hit? Okay, I'm just gonna assume it does and go for the Rapidash. Yeah, they wish up. I have to SD. Yeah, now I can win with Flare Blitz. There we go, and this cannot beat what I have left. I burnt it, but I still have this right here, which would have lived the Earthquake every time. It's pretty clear they were banded, so that's going to be the game right there. Actually, they weren't banded, it looks like, because they didn't click Shadow Sneak again, but I did hope y'all enjoyed. You can find the team down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.